Hi there, my name's Shireen and I have two gorgeous rescue cats called Kai and Kira. I wanted to do this video clip so that I could let you know how much Sarah Jane has helped my cats and me through both animal communications and regular healing sessions. I initially contacted Sarah Jane after reading her book The Pet Whisperer. I was so amazed and impressed by the way she could communicate with animals that I wanted to see what she could find out about my cats by communicating with them. Sarah Jane picked up both their character traits perfectly. During the three-way telephone communications, I could ask anything, and Sarah Jane received the answers immediately from Kai and Kira. It was a very surreal moment. I was actually quite nervous when I first spoke to Sarah Jane on the phone, but within seconds, she'd put me completely at ease. It was very exciting to know that I would be able to speak to my cats. The communication sessions helped me understand them so much better, as well as understanding my own behaviour, which I soon realised was having an adverse effect on them. I was passing on my own stresses and anxieties. Understanding that not only helped Kai and Kira, but also helped me become a more calm, relaxed person. So a win-win situation. Kai has had a lot of ups and downs with his health and has had regular monthly healing sessions with Sarah Jane. So I'd like to talk a little more about how this healing has really helped him. There have been times in the last year when Kai has been a very poorly boy. Sarah Jane has been able to scan his body to find out where the energy flows have been blocked and then has focused the healing in these areas. The great thing about Sarah Jane is that you always get feedback on her findings so that you know exactly what's going on with your animals. Kai's problems have been both physical and emotional. He has had several severe bouts of cystitis, pancreatitis, and more recently constipation due to furball blockage. I want to tell you about one instance when Kai first got pancreatitis. It was a very worrying time. He didn't want to eat anything and thus rapidly lost weight. He was lethargic, his heartbeat had slowed down, and he was vomiting blood several times through the day and night. The vet didn't know what was wrong with Kai and we were waiting for blood test results. I really wanted to set up a communication and healing session with Kai to see if Sarah Jane could pick something up from him that would help. As with most cats, Kai does not enjoy going to the vets. He was not taking his antibiotics on his food because he didn't like the taste. So Sarah Jane negotiated with Kai to choose either to take his antibiotics in his food or to go back to the vets for an antibiotic injection. He chose to go back to the vet so he could enjoy eating the food without the taste of antibiotics. And for the first time ever, he has actually walked calmly into the cat carrier. Knowing that Kai was involved in making the decision about his own health took away any thoughts I had of forcing him into doing something he dreaded. Through Sarah Jane, I was able to understand how Kai was feeling, where the pain was, and what I could do to help him. Sarah Jane did some very intense healing on Kai's body after the communication. The difference in his demeanour when I got home from work was great to see. He was more lively and was interested in eating a little food, grooming, and even playing with his toys. The healing gave him an instant boost towards his recovery. Needless to say, I felt a great sense of relief just to see Kai more himself. Recently, Kai has suffered from being unable to bring up his fur balls, which caused him to become lethargic and vomit. Sarah Jane once again responded unhesitatingly and sent Kai some very intense healing. After each healing session, I have seen a remarkable improvement in him. I know that Kai truly appreciates what Sarah Jane does for him, as do I. There are no words adequate to express how I feel about what Sarah Jane has done for Kai, Kira and me. She has been a lifeline for my cats and me. And just to let you know that both Kai and Kira are now very happy, healthy cats, but continue to receive monthly healing top-ups. So if you want to know more about your pets, or you think they need healing, then I would thoroughly recommend that you get in touch with Sarah Jane. You won't regret it.